Hey. um, is uh, okay. All right. That part's working. Hey. Hello, everyone. A little tour of the before of my man cave, so I can show off the after when there is an after. Okay. So welcome, welcome. I know it's been a long time since I've been on. I got 2 weeks ago. This opportunity showed up to do change the time, which I really feel really fortunate because it works out so much better for me, and it fits in with a lot of other people's time frame, and the every other week that we're sharing with Johnny Drone Flyer and with Captain Ray Kelly at the Fly for Fun show. We're really, I really appreciate, being the alternate show on Wednesday evening here for a lot of you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And so today I have a local story that I want to bring up first, and then I want to talk about a great guy here in Las Vegas, but he has been working with our park districts, all of them. His name's Don Hill. I know some of you who have come out to the drone meetup, you've met Don Hill at some point in time, and I know there's an actual meetup.com group of drone pilots here that our friend Victory runs that, and Don is always a participant there. Don put together every rule and regulation in the entire county, Clark County, every city, every municipality, and every thing, and put it out. He keeps an updated website. So if anybody comes to Las Vegas, and if you're looking for a place to fly your drone, not on the strip, or or in a great place, and not far away from the strip, an Uber ride from the strip, Don has wealth a wealth of information for everyone. So anyway, this just got published this week, or I guess it was actually updated in November, but it just got public to me here. This is, I think, Don has been lobbying with the Clark County commissioners and the people in Clark County that are making the rules. For most of you, think of Las Vegas as the Strip, and the Strip is not Las Vegas. The Strip is Paradise Township in Clark County, and so if a performer gets the key, they get the key to the county. They don't get the key to the city. So it's kind of a strange situation. But anyway, all of these parks have been approved to fly drones in. What we don't know is down here in the bottom of this. Let me see if I can bring this window. I gotta find out where the hell I went to here. But it says smaller drones designed for racing and or maneuvers will require a special use permit available through the Parks and Recreation Department. So they're not saying it's not necessary or not needed, but where is the dividing line? Is I think that if you were going to put up gates and have people run through gates and a timekeeper and all that kind of thing, I would understand. You're going to take check a section of the park there, you would need to get a permit. But I don't know if just going over there and flying an E02 with your goggles and zooming around the playground at sunrise is going to be a different situation. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see how this works out. And some of these parks, Charlie Frias Park, if you have one of the newer drones with a zoom, this is a very close place to get a great shot of the strip and Las Vegas Boulevard there. That's an incredible spot. You do need, I know in a number of these parks, a Lance approval. Charlie Frias Park, you need a Lance approval, but I do think it's automatic up to like 150 feet. So it's no problem getting the shot. So anyway, I wanted to say a big thank you to Don. I have to tell you, this is Don's website. If anybody is, at all interested in coming to Las Vegas or keeping a little archive of, places to fly in Las Vegas, or you want to try and duplicate what he's done in your city, I would strongly recommend taking a look at what he's done. He really, I'm in awe of what he's done on this site. So the LV is Las Vegas Henderson dronepilots.com. That's if I don't know if you need that to remember that, but that's the thing there. So anyway, I want to thank you all for giving me that opportunity. I've got a couple guests here already. I can't believe it. So first of all, let me bring in my partner and my co-admin of the Old Farts with Drones Facebook group. If you've messed up your registration or if you got out of line, you guys all know who Jeff Noreman is there. So how you doing, Jeff?
I'm good. How are you, Bob? Good to see you.
Good to see you. So thanks for coming on at the last minute. I think, of course, last minute is my life, but
That
I
most
love
people's lives. I don't know if anyone's watching this except our spouses.
it. I know. I tell you, I certainly appreciate this time slot where I can have a lot of people on, and
Yes.
that really the base of this drone community. A lot of it is on the East Coast there. That's for sure.
Right. And having it the other time at noon East Coast time obviously
Yeah,
meant people either had to be taking their lunch and choose to watch you,
yes.
because people do go back and watch the recordings, but you want them live to
Oh,
interact.
sure, it's a lot of fun.
So
So tell us,
um,
Jeff.
yeah.
Now, are you now a full time snowbird? This is your lifestyle now? You're in Florida during the devastation months?
It seems to be, yes. This is how life has given the hand life has given me, which isn't the worst thing in the world,
Oh, good.
because it was down to single digits up north for a while. So being
I
here
I
is a good thing.
John Flynn's in here. I know he's been out in absolute zero flying drones. My I can't fathom that anymore in my life. I
Well,
absolutely can't.
that's when people are in Florida for a while, their blood thins out and they couldn't stand it. But it was in the 30s last week or over the
Wow.
weekend. Actually, today's Wednesday. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
it
the
did
first
take a
day
dip.
70s in
Yeah.
quite a while.
Yeah.
I also shot something when I was up north last week, and the ocean near Long Island rarely freezes, but I got some pretty good
Oh,
frozen.
great. Can you share
Um,
some of that? Can you bring
I
that up?
will, I will. Let's see if I can bring it up.
Yeah, bring that up, and I'm gonna introduce our other guest today. If you've ever been on the Old Fart with Throne Facebook group for any day of the year, you have seen Phil Chura. Phil is the most absolute, dedicated, everyday sunrise human being that I know. Phil Chura, there he is.
Wow, what a what a introduction. Thank you.
It's
Hello,
true.
Phil. How are you?
Doing fine.
Hey, before we
Doing
move on, I wanted to go
Yes.
back to your chart that you got from Don Hill. A couple things. Number one, flying over trees at pretty quickly gets pretty boring. You need something exciting. You know, it's like a straightaway on the roller coaster going at its most modest speed. If it's not somehow interesting or exciting, then to most people that gets boring pretty quickly. So
Yeah.
flying over all these parks is great. Remember, everyone, you need a trust certificate. I will tell you at the end why. It will give you safety, just bottom line safety things that you should know. And it's free, and reviewing it every so often isn't a bad thing, because hopefully everyone will feel bad if they cause someone else pain
Yes.
or
Yeah.
suffering or
Before you
damage.
get out there, if
Right.
you're an old fart here and you're here for the first time, and I think some people are watching this, on the mostly on the rerun here, but I mean, a lot of people watch this off the channel, and we have people every day asking absolute beginner questions
Right.
on old
And
farts with drones. So I mean, I
right.
know that we're preaching to the choir here, to some of us old faithfuls here, and I do mean old faithful.
Right. So anyway,
I fully
trust
agree.
certificate so you understand
So,
what's going
Phil,
on. Number two, if you are in an area that requires LANC, and to the beginners, that's LAANC, low altitude something. I don't remember
yeah,
what it is, but you can get an app on your phone called
yep,
AirAware, and it will connect you to it, and you can, this is not 10 years ago when you had to call air traffic
no.
control or put in email requests. This
So
is done
Phil,
automatically in most
yep,
areas.
yeah,
Um,
hang on,
so you
Phil.
do need that.
Oh,
Also, you cannot fly over human beings that are not involved in a paid job that you're doing. You are not allowed to fly over traffic, any kind of moving vehicles, whether it's a train or a car. And the reason I'm telling you this about these things is that I am in the process of trying to help people that messed up and didn't follow these. And the
yeah,
FAA is sort of like a battleship. It's hard to get their attention, but if you annoy them and they see you, they will shoot heavy guns at you. And I know two people, one as an acquaintance and one as a very good friend, that did not do all these things properly. And the FAA is coming at them both with very big artillery. So
no, we don't want to do that.
certificate, do ask for LANC. If the drone is more than 250 grams, make sure it's registered. If anyone is paranoid about giving the federal government any information, you're out of your mind, because they know everything about us to begin with. Trust me, don't pay your taxes. See, I got out for you. So
no problem. No.
anyway,
Yes,
I don't want to.
we've gone way
We're
beyond
all
that.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
We're all grown ups.
Go ahead,
ran-
But I
Phil.
want to make sure you know. Go ahead,
I
Phil.
ran into a woman that was posting on the Hampton Facebook page some beautiful drone pictures, and I had never seen her before, or any of her pictures. And so I made a comment, and then I texted her. I says, I mean, are you doing this for profit or whatever? And she said, no. I says, well, I says, do you have a 107? And she says, what's that?
Uh-huh.
All right. I said, do you have your trust? What's that? So
The FAA, like most government agencies, does not have a huge budget, and to educate people or to
Sure.
make sure they know they have to get a trust, pass a trust test, and get a certificate. People don't know that they can walk into Best Buy. Well, not so much anymore, but you could walk into many stores, buy a drone, and if you haven't taken a trust test, you're violating a law. And at this point, just so you know, you're not necessarily going to get anyone's attention, but if you do, every single violation is a fine of $1,875. That's the minimum for any violation of any rule in 107, any part of 107 or 44809. So it adds up to a lot of money really quick.
P's and Q's.
yeah.
Right.
So, did you share something with me to show, Jeff?
I have it. You want me to send the link to you, or you want me to do it myself?
Well, you can share too in the window, but you can just put a link in the chat. I'll share it here.
Okay.
While I'm waiting for you, I have another link. Bud Bieber sent me a link here, and I'm going to bring that up right now. Okay. Bud had, Bud's in Oswego, Illinois, which is an area where I grew up. I'm trying to do two things at once here. You can tell, huh? The area I grew up, the drag races were always at Oswego Dragway.
I've been there.
Huh?
I've been there years ago.
Really?
Yeah, yes.
It's I was Bud and I have had this conversation here a few times here, and he we used to drive from I was in the very north suburbs of Chicago, one called Arlington Heights, where the racetrack, horse racing track was outside of Chicago, the major horse racing track. So, Bud, here we go. Those of us in Las Vegas and Florida here, we don't get to see this. Geese.
Canadian geese.
Yes.
Did they do the drag racing, the Canadian geese?
Yes. Oh, this is a golf course.
Yes.
Yeah. I bet you they seeded not too long ago. Amazing. Great work, Bud. I love that. Yeah, this is not too far from Canada here. So Oswego is south of Chicago. And geez, beautiful. Yep. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right. Is this in Nevada? Bud's in the chat there. Now to the Nevada too. Okay. All right. I could tell the difference.
The birds ran away. They must have heard the sound, and it was low. So.
Scary. Have you done a Nevada at all, Jeff?
I did, actually. When they first came out, I do not currently own a Nevada, but I did fly it, and they're much better to someone that is not in the FPV world. I don't want to build anything at this point in my life. I don't want to go super fast. I like the Nevadas. I like the Nevadas.
Yeah. Yeah. You know them, don't you, Phil?
Yep.
I'm sure they're in your neighborhood occasionally. Yeah, loud. I've actually had a V flying over my neighborhood of Canadian geese in Las Vegas here. I mean, it's just fascinating. So, well, thanks, bud. Are you queued up here, Jeff?
I sent it to you in the chat.
Oh, you
When
did.
you're ready,
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit of a
Private
preview.
chat?
The waters of the ocean around Long Island rarely freeze, and at this point, because there's been so many days below freezing, the water around New York City and the Hudson River and the East River has large amounts of ice flowing
Okay.
through it. And around Long Island, they're pretty solid. The water in some places, the
Put
ocean
it in
water.
your regular chat.
In the studio, the studio chat of StreamYard.
Okay. Why am I not finding that?
Private chat, studio chat, 3 people. That's what it says right now in StreamYard. I can send it to you in the other one if you want.
Yeah. So for some reason, I'm not. What is this?
YouTube.
All wide, medium, big font.
It's in the studio chat in StreamYard. So if you're where are we? Old farts with drones live.
Hey, Fly High, is that Drone Views Media? Hey, Alan, how are you? It's after midnight. Good morning. Good morning to you, Alan. Alan's in Dublin, and it's 12:22 p.m. or a.m. in Dublin. There, and Barclay's in the chat. I never ran through everybody in the chat here.
Right. I just put it into the chat, the video.
Okay.
It's right above Dominic, North Side Hook. Hello, Dominic.
There it is. Open in a new Chrome tab and open in an incognito window. That works.
Right. And you can leave the music on. It's short. It's only about a minute. And the music does give it atmosphere.
Okay.
So
we'll give it all. Hold on one sec here. And share screen. And Chrome tab. And
it's very easy to shoot something long and let it run. But our attention span, because how we are given commercials and every shot in every TV show and movie is fast. So
right.
I keep the videos short typically, and I keep them with short scenes typically.
Okay.
So thank you for putting up the volume.
Let's get up the volume here.
And as I say, look, it's only 1:07.
Not a problem. Here we go. Enjoy.
Not
for 6 months. Aaliyah Cooper brought breakfast to an old man every single morning.
Okay.
A peanut butter sandwich, a banana, coffee in a thermos. 6:15 a.m. without fail at the same bus stop where he slept. She was 22.
There you go.
Very good.
Thank you. Very unusual in my part of the woods to have the ocean that. iced over. So that's why I met one of my buddies. His name is Audley. He actually works at a DJI branded store, and we met there, and we shot video together, and it was a good evening. And believe it or not, we only did one battery each, and that was all on one battery. I just did from different angles, and made sure that it looked like it was done over a different time.
What drone do you have?
Well, I typically don't. I have a bunch of drones. This one happened to be the Mavic 4 Pro, but I could have done this with it. Well, there was some telephoto in there, so I actually couldn't have done it with any of my drones. So, but the creation is in the art, in the artist more than say.
I asked Phil. I was saying, Phil you have the Mavic 4 Pro too, don't you?
Correct.
I thought so. Phil has had probably the top line almost of every generation here. How many years have you been photographing with a drone the sunrise?
I started May of 2020. May of 2020, and I was corrected because they said the pandemic started in March, and I said, well, I'm a slow starter. and basically I looked around and I said, God's trying to get everybody's attention and nobody's listening to him. And so I just started posting because I really felt there was something different about sunrises. And being on the East Coast in the wintertime, I got that I use like cloud bank right over the ocean, and that breaks the sun up, so I get some phenomenal shots.
Yeah, you're in a good spot for that. That's for sure.
I'm about 3 miles from the ocean, from where my house is to the beach.
Gotcha. I like I said. I mean, we talked this morning. I was still in bed, and I was looking at his sunrise shots. He's almost the first thing that I see every morning. My eyes focus on my phone for the first time, and I usually the first thing I see is Phil's sunrise in New Hampshire. I have to tell you, that's one state that I have never been to. I have.
Well, we gotta work on that. You know that.
I've never been to New Hampshire. I mean that's I'm going to get to go to a few of the New England states this fall, but I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it really is like philosophically what I see, that there's beauty everywhere. Your snow-filled sunrise, orange, gorgeous patterns and everything versus, the desert out here that's, extremely stark, but very, mammoth and shaped. It's different. And where Jeff is sitting at this moment, is that Jupiter Lighthouse there, Jeff? What is that?
That is a lighthouse that looks a lot like the Jupiter Lighthouse.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's actually in Setauket on Long Island. But it's very, very similar to the Jupiter Lighthouse, which is my favorite lighthouse, Jupiter, I have to tell you.
Yeah. You flew there too, didn't you, Phil?
Yeah, I was down there. Yeah, I flew Jupiter. Yeah. It's a very nice area.
The town, not the planet. And it's interesting. We all do our photography, and especially our drone photography, for many reasons. Yeah. Some people do it for building inspections. Some people do it for real estate. Some people do it for commercials. Some of us do it because it's just calming. And whatever you do it for, then that's it doesn't have to be for someone else. It can be sometimes just for you.
Yes.
So if you just want to fly and if it makes you happy and calm, then go ahead. Not everyone.
I tell you something. I've had a few months ago, I had a guy tell me that text me, and he says, I'm a recovering addict. He says, I've fallen off the wagon so many times, and if it wasn't for your daily post, I probably wouldn't be here.
That's wonderful.
All right. And a couple of weeks ago, I got another one from a woman, and she said her and her husband both had cancer, and they look forward to seeing the photographs in the morning because it makes them feel a little bit better.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I know.
You never know how you're going to touch somebody.
No, I've had so many. I've had dozens, literally dozens and dozens of comments from other people that found the Old Farts with Drones group and realized, wait a minute, I'm not the only old guy out here that wants to try something different here or something else. And I know that there's been a lot of really strong long-term friendships, not just online friendships, but real friendships that have developed because of Old Farts with Drones. I understand.
Absolutely.
I feel like, it's just, it's why I can teach. I've never really made a dime on Old Farts with Drones. There's never been a financial reward here yet. I'm open for it, but it's nothing happening, so, and that's okay. I'm sure enjoying it.
There's so many things that we do that are just giving back to the community. I mean, I've done a ice cream tour for this will be our sweet 16th year. It's like a bar crawl, except you can't get arrested for having ice cream. And in the beginning, I just lost tons of money. At this point, it's making money and it's going towards brain cancer research in honor of my deceased first wife. So, amazing way you get to places and how you get there. So
yeah, isn't that great? That's wonderful.
Well, my wife passed away 27 years ago, and
wow.
And we were in a car accident, but 15 years before that, she had an NDE where actually she crossed over, and every time she saw a beautiful sunrise or sunset, she'd say, like saying a little bit of heaven. All right. And man can't create stuff what you see. I mean, and every day is different.
We're trying. The sphere is the closest we've gotten.
Yeah. And that's, you have to go to Vegas for that.
But they are doing one in Maryland, I believe.
A 500-foot circle to play with, but
it's all fun. It's all fun. And that's what you have to do. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I read an announcement they are going to try to do another sphere in Maryland.
Yes.
Somewhere. And that's great. If someone wants to put up all that money, I wish them success.
Yes. It probably is not going to be 18,000 seats, but have you've been there, Jeff? You've been in the sphere, right?
Outside and inside for the movie.
Yeah.
And it was great. I wish I could afford to see the Eagles there.
Me too. I was gifted. Everybody knows I'm a Buddhist, but I believe in miracles, and I believe, boy, we got a phone call said, "Are you going to be around on Friday night? We got 2 extra tickets for the Eagles. They want to give them to you as a gift." I was like, okay.
Pretty nice gift, I'll tell you. It's even if it wasn't crazy expensive, it's that experience. I was told it's like being on a Disney ride, but between an hour and a half and 2 hours seeing an Eagle show at the Sphere as opposed to anywhere else. I've seen them before. I've seen them in huge stadiums. Back in the day when they were all alive and the group was closer to its original members, but they're great. Their music is timeless. They're one of the, you can't say that Hotel California is not one of the best songs ever placed on this earth.
Yeah.
Glenn Fry's son is in the band. And
is he still? Because I thought I read somewhere that he, after the last tour, he isn't anymore. Maybe he still is.
I don't know.
He was for a while.
Yeah, and he wasn't the original bass player, but almost from the, almost every hit came from, he was there. So he's still playing. Don Henley is still playing. It's
there's a country guy also who's a guitar player there.
Yeah. Vince Gill is
Vince Gill, yeah, and then of course Joe Walsh is still in the band. And I think Henley's voice is about done, unfortunately.
Who?
I heard that. Don Henley's voice is about done, unfortunately.
It didn't sound bad. I mean, it was a year ago that I saw them, so that picture I posted was from a year ago.
Gotcha.
So it was good. And I don't know if anybody recognized the gentleman standing besides me, the African-American gentleman there. That's his name's Kevin Morris, and it's his wife and his son, and they were in town looking at UNLV for their son. And Kevin is well known as another name in the serious blues music with Bonnie Raitt and all the Taj Mahal and all that. Kevin is Kebmo. And if you haven't heard Kebmo, please look him up, Kebmo. He's the one that put out the song, Put a Woman in Charge. And he's also put a lot of beautiful songs out there that you'll recognize. But he was a friend of a friend and went along with us to see the Eagles. It was great meeting them.
Great. Life should be filled with memorable events.
That's right.
That's right. So, hey, I have a clip. If you guys are okay with me playing another short clip. DeMarco, I understand, had like an amazing experience that I missed here somehow along the line of but Buckeye Rick Williamson, he clipped it and sent me the link. And I would like DeMarco and I have had a wonderful friendship here, and I'd love to hear this story if you guys are agreeable.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. DeMarco, as in Florida State graduate DeMarco?
Yes, yes.
Gotcha.
And as in football predictor of Drone Nation, DeMarco, as in, let's see.
Let's see if we can predict my number to come out in my Super Bowl box.
I love Super Bowl is one of the few football games. I watch maybe a half a dozen games during the football season, but I usually watch the Super Bowl for the commercials because I really am much more interested in what the commercials are, and the production value. And we'll be counting the drone shots in the commercials on the Super Bowl, you know.
Hey, Phil, is Bob cutting out for you on his mic occasionally, or is it just me? Because I'm hearing him cut out every couple minutes. Phil, do you hear that too or not?
Yeah, I hear it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, just so you know, Bob, I don't know if your cable is loose or whatever, but just so you can be aware.
Pocket 3 sitting right here. I can change.
Is it charged?
Yeah, of course.
All right. Just letting you know you're dropping out for maybe 2 or 3 seconds every so often.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. All right, let's see Marco.
Hang on. Can I change my microphone from?
Yeah, you're off now. You're off.
While we're on.
Now you're on.
Hold on. Edit mic settings. How about that? Let's try that. Be better.
I'll let you know if you.
Was trying to do an auto cancel. I don't know if that might be better. Let me.
You're good now. I'll let you know if you drop out.
Okay. Here we go.
So we're going to turn it over. DeMarco has a little bit of an announcement he wants to say tonight.
Yes. I still can't believe it though, but last week we had this huge storm here though, so the kids were home from school from Monday to Thursday. It was nuts. And I believe it was Tuesday or Wednesday, a package came, and I didn't get the door. The kids got the door when the package sat there for a couple hours. Well, finally I came and I unpacked the package, and it was for me. I had no idea what it was. And to my surprise, when I opened up the package, it was
Wow.
I had no intention of buying one of these. You know, it's been out for a while now, and I wasn't getting one. Not that I didn't want it though, but as the kids get older, you know, the kids need things and braces and, you know, just stuff though. So my own funds have gone to getting their stuff. I called up Marcus thinking that he had did it. He had sent it to me. He didn't know. I don't know, Marcus. So really?
No, wasn't me.
I still don't know who sent this drone. So whoever sent it, thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, the family's heart, just a wonderful thing that you did. You didn't have to do this, but I will appreciate this for a long time. Thank you. And
that's pretty cool, Mark.
That's great. That's great. Whoever said that, good. Thank you.
So I'm going to put it in a little bit of context too. DeMarco called me that day. And again, I guess he might have thought it was me, whatever, you know. Hell, I'm not that generous. I love you, DeMarco, but not that much. But what I'm going to say is DeMarco was over the moon, excited about it, and when he was talking to me, he was so choked up he could barely talk. He was very touched.
Yes, thank you, Marcus. Thank you, appreciate it. And the note that was sent with it too. I'm not going to share the note though, but it really, really touched me.
Yeah,
it really did.
There are good people in this.
What I did to make someone do this though, but I will treat this drone like gold, like I do my the drones that I have afford to. And this is, I mean, it was really, really touching.
Congratulations,
wherever you are.
Wow.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I really appreciate it.
I mean, DeMarco, you're a big part of the community, and you touch a lot of people, and you know, people. It's just, you know, it's in somebody's heart to to reward all you do in the community.
Hey, thank you, Ron. And I told I talked to Marcus last week. Since this all started, what has changed for me is the kids have gotten older, and they need so much more of my time. Flying drones is still a wonderful hobby. Having the show on Monday nights is still great. Just now shared more. My time is shared more with them and coaching and just crazy stuff that I'm doing though. But I still love flying. I still love the drone. Sure, I love the.
Wow.
Good for him.
Wow. So
that's great.
Smiling faces.
Yep. Making people happy.
Anyone ever figure out who sent it to him?
I have no clue.
I hate to, take credit, but I won't.
Santa Claus is coming.
Could be Santa. It could be the Keebler Elf. It could. You never know.
It could be. Boy, I don't know. I wonder how YouTube decides. Well, like when I put up a video of somebody's to show, typically what I do is I open that up in an incognito window, and then show it, and what do how do they figure out what they're going to play immediately after that video comes on?
It has nothing to do with the incognito window. YouTube has an algorithm. It will figure out who you are, especially actually if you're using Google Chrome, which is why I use it as little as possible, because every other browser, Firefox, Safari, maybe Edge, I haven't tested it, Opera, they all show you what they want to show you. But anything you touch in Chrome gets reported back to Google, and Google owns YouTube. And YouTube's algorithm is, well, if they're watching this, I'm going to show them this. YouTube makes money, not by charging us for admission or subscription, but by keeping you on and showing you commercials. That's how they make their money. So if they realize you are into embroidery, they're going to show you embroidery videos. If you are into drones, they're going to show you drone videos. You can tell exactly what I love in my life by watching my YouTube feed. Just watch it. You'll see drones, you'll see cameras, you'll see photography, you'll see baseball. Those are the things I watch. And they want to keep me there as long as possible. Actually, I have one of my computers. I looked at it. I've got probably 30 YouTube tabs for things that I want to go see. I left them open. I'll get to them eventually, or if I not, these are things that made me open another tab to be able to watch it later if I can fit it into my life. So that's how YouTube decides. And incognito doesn't mean anything, especially on YouTube, especially in Chrome, because YouTube, all it knows is, oh, they like this. Let me show them more of something similar so I can keep them here. I tell people all the time, I like Billy Joel. I'll watch a Billy Joel song. Then it'll give me another Billy Joel song. Then it'll give me someone doing a Billy Joel song.
Yeah. So do you, Phil, do you watch shorts?
Shorts? Sometimes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you also watch reels on Facebook?
Once in a while.
Okay. I mean, that seems to be, that kind of is almost the TikTok model, of make something funny, something, move on to the next thing, something interesting, something, that seems to be
Facebook loves when you post a reel. I'll sometimes take one of my morning shots and I'll make a 5-slide reel out of it and I'll post it and it just goes bonkers.
All these companies love when we post anything because they make money by keeping people on, and we're giving them material to do that with. So it's, when they bought, Google is not stupid. When they bought YouTube, they quickly figured out how to make money off of it. And they don't pay very much because we're all going to keep posting whatever we want to post, and they use us as the raw material for them to make money.
Yeah, I recognize that shot.
You should.
I mean, it's such a
beautiful backgrounds.
It's like
very impressive in the clouds, as you said. When you got something there to frame it, it makes it that makes it unique.
That's right. Only in mostly in the spring and fall here in Nevada, where we do get moisture a little bit here. When we get clouds here, that's when we get these, great sunsets too, and great, sunrises here. That's, but that is so true. That is so beautiful.
Well, thank you. I didn't grade it. I just pushed the button.
Good. No, it's, I love,
and I'm using an ND16 on everything.
ND16 with a polarizer or no?
No polarizer, just
no polarizer. ND16. Do you have
That's what you found works best for you?
What did you say there, Jeff?
You found that works best for you? This is 16
well,
all the time?
Do you know why? Because the longer, the lower the shutter speed, all right, the better color saturation you have. And when I look at what comes off the ND16, it's like 2.8 or 2.5 at a 15th of a second.
And the drone, right? And I'm sure there are some days when the wind is kicking up that the 15th of a second is insufficient, because even though the sun's far away, the drone is going to move if it's, the wind is buffeting it, and the gimbal can only control so much of that. But that's you found what works for you. That's good.
And I'm shooting, and basically I bracket everything. A third off, over, and then make a high definition and combine it.
AEB every shot?
Yep. Every AEB, everything.
Three,
yep.
And then are you putting it in Lightroom, or are you letting it combine?
I'm doing it in Lightroom.
Lightroom, okay.
And I just tweak it just a little bit. That's it.
People love
Look Lightroom. For my highlights, look for my shadows, and then and that's it.
I've used Luminar Neo, and before that I used Aurora, and Aurora was the champ of HDR. It gave you so many options. But Luminar is the successor. I find Luminar to be better. And for regular editing, I think Lightroom is wonderful. For anything with HDR, I love Luminar Neo. And I use 4 different editors depending on what I'm playing with.
Yeah.
Well, I've never had good luck with Luminar, so maybe we should talk.
I'm here whenever you want to text me.
Speaking of that, yes, we have. I know that. Tell us, Jeff. How is Jeff's photo school doing?
It's doing great.
You want to talk a little bit?
Sure. Thank you. If you just go to jeffsphotoschool.com, I have a very short introductory video, and we get together. I did this mostly one-on-one throughout the week at all various times, but now I'm trying to gather people on 7 o'clock East Coast every Friday. And rather than videos that just teach you things and go through things, we will work with your photos, or in some case video, and we'll say, and what can we do to make this more, the term I use is compelling, and for those people who don't realize, more memorable. Whenever you want to get better in tennis, you're going to play with someone who's been doing it a little bit longer and has been a little bit more successful.
You always have to
I've
learn
got
from somebody that's better than you.
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if better is the right term, but I've published book covers, magazines, newspapers. I have a bunch of awards from film festivals and photo contests, and I've shot a lot of pictures, and I've messed up a lot of things, and I've done some pretty good things. And I have experience with photography, videos, and drones. So I'm happy to share it with people, and it helps everyone grow a little bit. It helps me grow too, to see what people do.
Yeah, it certainly does. Does.
Anyone who's watching this,
new suggestions.
Right. Yes. Anyone who's watching this, very, very reasonable for coaching, personally looking at your stuff and working on your stuff together.
Good.
And some of it is going to be just universal. This is a way of making the photo more impactful, and some of it will be, well, try this, try that, and it's a way of seeing more, because as a creator you can get stagnant, you can wind up in a rut and do the same things over and over and not realize it. I had a colleague of mine telling me, your stuff's coming out kind of blue, and then I realized it was, and I went back and I changed that. For a short period of time, I just kept doing things. That looks nice. And then I looked back later, I went, he's right, it wasn't that good. So having someone looking over your shoulder and giving you ideas is good.
Yeah.
And I do that myself. Not only have I been teaching since the 80s, Mostly it was.
Oh, you are an old fart.
You know?
I used to fly around the country teaching workshops on photography. And now I can do it in a Zoom call with a bunch of people and help them all together at the same time. And then they interact with each other. And this is good because everyone has a week to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
And so thank you very much for yes, I have several irons in the fire.
We got a lot of
media
people I haven't said hello to. Ron RJ Ariels is in I was getting about maybe 13, 14 people at a time, and we were at 27 a little bit ago here. We're down to 21 now, but this is a much better place for our show. I'm sure happy we're doing this. Thank you for supporting me here, and
thank you for inviting me, Bob.
Fun spot, kind of thing. Good deal. So I'm gonna wrap up here in a little bit. Anything either one of you guys want to close out with here?
Actually,
all the old farts out there, keep chasing the sunshine.
We're getting back to flying drones in the springtime. I know.
Hey, I fly
everybody's
24/7.
ready for that.
I fly 24/7.
I know you are the exception. Okay, I love you, Phil, but you are the exception.
It gets pretty cold out there sometimes at -6 or -9 degrees.
I can't imagine doing that.
Luckily, he typically goes up and stays there. If you're flying far away, like when I did that video you just showed, I wasn't going to put the battery down too low because.
Can I tell you a secret? I never fly further than from over my house. I go straight up.
That's great.
And I'm only furthest distance I am is about 10 or 12 meters, so about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So if it comes straight down, it's going to land in the snowdrift. So
yeah.
For those shots, that's perfect. But one day you and I will fly someplace different, and you're going to go, "Holy crap! The world is a big place out there."
It is. It
is.
You can find beauty everywhere.
Trying to get out to Vegas this fall. So
good. Oh, thanks, Phil. I appreciate that. I got to tell you, there's just been, this thing this morning that I got, alerted to all these other parks. There's a park called Exploration Peak, where there's a 3,000 feet hill that you can actually climb, and they've developed stairways up it, but you can also climb it in a pathway, and there's like a park at the top of this, and they just made this park a drone-friendly park, and it's got this killer shot from the top of this mountain, this shot of the strip with the sunrise immediately behind it. I mean, it's like, I thought of you when I saw that, Phil. I said, Phil's going to want to fly at this park right here. It's a beautiful spot. So anyway, so that's why I got excited about. There's this park near my house. I've flown there before for a purpose, a family reunion, a Hawaiian family reunion, almost 300 people, and they wanted to bring them all out into the park, and I took their portrait from that park, and so I knew it's kind of close to the Henderson Airport, but they made that park today a approved park to fly in. So that's good.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Bob, I know you have many things that you assume the character of during the course of the year. I would love to see you in a hula skirt at a Hawaiian reunion.
Oh man, I tell you, it's a lot of fun, and you hear they love to tell stories. Tell story. There's a whole. They set up a microphone and have the oldest people that are there go up and tell stories. And this is a Hawaiian tradition that they've done for ever, and it is just an honor to sit there and hear some of these the ancestors' stories of these people from Hawaii. My friend, who's we've stayed at her house in a Hawaii homestead. Hawaii gave homes to original Hawaiians, gave lots and property, and they have to pay $1 a year to live there. Okay, and so they're modest 3-bedroom houses, but some of the most incredible people living there. But you have to be more than 60% or something like that natural Hawaiians to be able to inherit or to buy one of these homes. Yes. So
darn it. That leaves me out.
Yeah. So but I could hear I woke up to roosters every morning, lots of roosters every morning, and I could see from the backyard, from the top of the backyard, it's sloped up. I could see the ocean from the top of the backyard. So I mean, it was for $1 a year, this is an amazing spot here.
Not bad.
I love it. Anyway,
I got a quick closing. When I was a far younger man, I had a photo teacher that said, every day you're passing by beautiful things. Keep your eyes open. They're there. And for drone pilots specifically, we all have far more than just our drone in our life. Everyone is carrying a pretty darn good camera in their pocket.
Oh, yeah.
So don't think a drone is the only thing you can shoot a picture with. Whether you have a mirrorless camera, a DSLR, a bridge camera, take pictures, capture things, and share them with people, because the world needs more beauty.
Yep.
Right, my friend? Right, my friend? The
Right.
world needs more beauty. Look what you did for those people.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you making the time to fill, to jump on here and keep this show alive and well. And I'm thrilled that lots of other people have hung on here. And well, I'll see you in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. And let me fix this here. How's that?
Glad we didn't scare them away entirely.
There we go. All right. Thank you all.
Good night. Thanks, Bob.
Good night.
Good to see you, Phil.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.